I'm Chelsea Darnell, and I am the stage manager for A Piece of My Heart. I came into the show a few months late, actually. I came in the last 3 weeks because Russ just offered me a job.
The actors get all this opportunity to work out all the catharsis of all the emotions. You just sit there and listen to them, and that must be hard, huh?
Oh my god. The first couple of nights, they weren't quite in character yet. And it was okay. I could go home, it would take me like an hour longer to go to sleep at night. I noticed it. And then one day I came in and everybody was in character. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And that night, I didn't know what to do with myself. I stayed up at night crying. It hit me so hard. I had nightmares about it. I saw it.
So do you feel a little bit of a sense of mission to be part of this play?
It's been one of the best things that happened to me in a long time. My whole family is military. Most of the men in my family are military. My uncles and my grandparents and a bunch of my cousins. So being around this and seeing what this did to people, it hits me in a way that I can't really explain. It makes it all real instead of Hollywood, because we get so desensitized to it because of movies and the jokes that are made, but it's all so real. Mm-hmm. It's scary.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've obviously done stage managing before?
No,
you haven't?
I've never done anything with theatrical production before.
Oh, well, how was your experience there at the Red Barn? First time you've...
Oh my goodness. Trying to remember where everything was and trying to get down, just where I had to have things, most of the actors place their props, but double checking. And it was a little overwhelming at first, I'm not gonna lie.
I really love the venue of the Red Barn. I've been there for several years now, volunteering. Any experiences you picked up on, or?
I walked in there and my first thought was, I understand why everybody wants to get married here. It's the cutest barn. It's the cutest theater I've ever been in my life. And I've been to quite a few theatrical productions, but I've never been a part of one backstage, and it's so nice. And it's like walking in home.
One of my favorite parts of doing tech is, or even acting, is seeing the lights from the back with the profiles on the curtains, and in the sense of it has a real enlarged sense of because the shadows are so big, Yeah.
It's definitely wonderful. And being backstage, we have a TV set up so we can see the stage from the front. But then we hear everybody, and it kind of throws us off because we're like, the picture's over here and the sound's from over here. I don't know what's going on.
A little disjointed.
Yeah.
Well, tell me why your friends should come see this play.
It makes you appreciate so much more what people who have been through war and who come back home with PTSD go through. I had never really seen a real representation of what PTSD was before. And I've seen little glimpses of it with my cousins, and I'd heard about it with my grandparents, but it just affects so many more things than you would imagine. It's wonderful.
Now, there are a lot of lows and there are some highs. Talk about that, about encouraging people to come see this play.
Well, it's a lot funnier than you would expect right from the get-go. I had a couple of people from my family come already, and they said that it made them laugh, and they were almost not expecting to. They were expecting it just to be a very deep play, but there are a lot of things in here that maybe not everybody would understand. But if you think about it, if you are really paying attention, you catch things, and it sets you off. It makes you giggle, or it makes you cry, and the parts that are sad are really sad, and the parts that are happy are really happy. It's the most life-changing show I've ever seen.
Thank you.